select ID, and you have to use reference field, static field reference, standard field reference, and you need to remove ID from the field, and you can use your parent field information, that is like a parent to child, right? Now that is for a custom relationship, standard relationship. Let's take an object called invoices. Okay, let's take an invoice object. What is the object name? Invoice underscore underscore C underscore underscore C object. Okay. Now in this we also have account field which is referencing, isn't it? Let's do one thing. Let's query it. Select ID comma name comma account underscore underscore C from invoice underscore underscore C. We have invoices, isn't it? We have accounts and we have invoices. Now I wanted to know my account name here. I wanted to get my account. How can I get it? For a standard relationship, all I mentioned like, hey, from the referencer field, just remove ID and remove that ID and then put dot dot parent field names, right? But, hello, am I audible? So now, if I can see, what about the custom field relationships? Because this is a custom field, you don't have ID. Then the rule is that instead of she, you need to say or a relationship dot your parent field names. Got it? A simple change. Instead of C, you need to put dot or. You are referencing to parent field. That's what it means. Clear? Okay. Now let's talk about account. Let me go to the account. I'll get my contacts. Select ID, comma name, comma from account. So now I'm getting my account records. In that, what I'm expecting, I need to get accounts and I need to see my contacts also. What is the relationship between account and contact here? A lookup relationship, which is a standard relationship, right? Account and contact are in standard relationship or in a custom relationship? Standard. So let me go to the child object on a contact and I'll go to fields and relationship. What is the field name that we had here? Account name, isn't it? Yes or no? I'm opening that account name and you will be seeing a child relationship name. What you will be seeing? Child relationship name. And this particular field is a standard field, right? And you need to take this child relationship name while querying your child information inside a parent, and you need to write an inner query. Select ID comma name from child relationship name from contacts. Clear? Select ID. Okay, here I added some extra comma, so which is wrong. Now we got it, isn't it? What is this? This is a child relationship name that will be used only when you are querying your child records inside a parent query. Clear? Nowhere else you will be using the child relationship name. Only you will be using inside a queries, parent query of child. Okay? Yes, query inside another query. This is just a field place, right? Generally we write a field here. So instead of field place, we will keep entire inner query with a child relationship name. Now, let me tell you one more thing. I need to get those accounts which have a contacts. Now, what happened? I am getting accounts even without contacts, right? Yes or no? Hello? But now, I need to get only those accounts which have related to contacts, which have contacts in it. So then what we need to do? We need to add a where class ID in, and you need to write a query again here. Select what you need to map here, account ID, right? Account ID from contact where account ID not equal to none. You understood this? See, ideally, if I execute this query alone, what happens? Control A, Control C. So all contacts without account IDs, right? Without with account IDs, isn't it? This is a simple query and a contact object. And which field it is returning? It is returning account ID. Then what I am trying to do? I am using in operator. You remembered the earlier we were discussing about, and I used in and I passed my mailing country equal to USA, comma France, isn't it? It's the same thing. Instead of you do a hard code, you are using query to get the data for the in operator. Now you can see it. We got only those accounts which have a contacts, right? There is no empty contacts here, isn't it? But if you can see here, what happened? There are accounts which have no contacts. So this way we can avoid it. So it's not something like you have to query the data within the inner query. Even for a where class, you can also write IDs. Why I am using account ID? Why I am not using ID here? Why I am using account ID instead of ID? Exactly. So we need to match the data. Whatever you are looking, it should match that field. See, if I say ID here, then what happens? Unknown parsing query. The reason behind, in the where class, if you write anything, you need to refer only one field. Clear? You should not refer more than one field at the same time. Yes or no? Right? Any question? You are clear with this, writing this query and writing this, right? Now, whatever we discussed till now is the standard relationship. Yeah, this is a standard relation. This is a standard. Let me go to the custom relationship. Let me go to custom relationship. In contact, if you remember in the earlier session, we created one custom field, right? Primary account something like secondary account, second account, isn't it? This is a custom field, right? Which is lookup to account. I'm opening it. And you have a child relationship name here, right? Second contacts. There is a second contacts, isn't it? So you have to capture that. Let's go here. Just replace this relationship name and put double underscore R. For a custom, you need to use child relationship name followed by double underscore R. Clear? If I query, I'm getting only blank data. I don't know why I'm getting blank data because it is checking for account. Let me say second contact. So what is the field name here? Second account. I'll query this field. Second account from contact with second account not equal to null. Query. You got only one matching, right? So for a standard, you can use chain relationship directly. For a custom, you need to use relationship name followed by double underscore R. Clear?